Hey girl, it's time to let go. Fully let go, that is. Let go of the snare, the rope laced with fear that has trailed behind you like an adorned veil. You are no longer bound, trapped behind the words and the thoughts that have become your jail. See the times when you would sing, I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. It's time to mean those words because each fear has been nailed to the cross. The fear of being misunderstood, the fear of being judged before you are known that has kept you solely in your own zone. The fear of letting those around you down, of being vulnerable and trusting, and know that human error entangled with their lack of accountability has caused you to shut down. But let go of the fear of being your authentic self. The fear of messing up and not being perfect, the fear of shining your light and not being able to connect, the fear of taking up space in a room because others have made it their sole mission to put you in your place for being right. The fear to let go. Ironic, I know. But that's how the devil works. It's time to release that weight. The fear of not knowing but still trusting, the fear of enjoying yourself because someone else is in a bad place, the fear of loving and being loved. Isn't it time that you gave yourself some grace? You know, the same way that you do for others. Let go of the fear of not being accepted for who you are, the fear of losing control and not being seen. All this has taken a huge toll. It has left you stretched out thin. Oh, yes. And then there's the fear of spiders and oceans that you can't see the depth of, but maybe that one is worth keeping a hold of. But let go of the fear of not fitting in, of unintentionally hurting those who you hold dear, even the fear of being irritated to the point of hurting people who hurt you first, the fear of embarrassments, which I feel like everyone has, but yours keeps you detained, the fear of the past and the mistakes that cloud it, the mistakes that you were taught to despise, criticize, and ostracize, the fear of conflict and the inability to resolve it. You tried. You took the right steps. You are not to blame for others' inability to regulate their emotions that resulted in the loss of friends, the fear of constantly thinking, is this space safe for me? Fear of shaking the table in order to see positive change, the fear of having an opinion in the midst of those who think it's strange, the fear of intimacy. And not even in a sexual way, although that does fall into it too. The fear of feeling like you're going to be picked at, chewed up, and spat back out. The fear of being abandoned, being too unlovable, too broken to be worthy of someone's time. The fear of not being good enough. The fear of having to always look and be tough. And where does all that fear come from? Well, it's rooted in being criticized for every little mistake, judged and looked at as less than simply for trying to figure out life, trying to be human. But baby girl, you are enough.